The Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has announced in the last couple of hours that he's considering resigning. This after a graft investigation was opened into his wife's business, Begoña Gómez. Well, Sanchez says that he's suspending his duties, that on Monday he'll announce his decision on whether or not he'll remain in office. Well, let's get more from France 24's Sarah Morris in Madrid. Sarah, just tell us what this is all about.
Well, this comes after a court said that they would investigate his wife, Begoña Gómez, and as to whether she could have committed influencer peddling crimes. And this is basically in relation to she ran an African research centre for a business school over the course of 4 years. Now, some Spanish media outlets have said that there are public interest or conflict of interest concerns because she met with executives as she held that role who later received government tenders or a bailout. In the case of one of the airlines, Air Europa, they received a bailout because of their business drying up in the pandemic. Now, those allegations have been denied, but today a court opened up an investigation as the result of a charge, an accusation about those allegations being brought by a right-wing trade union. And so basically, yes, Pedro Sánchez reacting to that today. We saw him in the parliament with a very long face, really. He was looking quite concerned. And then later on Twitter, he put out a 3-page statement in which he said that his public agenda is suspended until Monday. On Monday, he will go before the media and basically say, will he continue or not as Prime Minister? And he basically says, I need to stop and to reflect. I need to respond to the question whether this is worth it, despite the mud the right and far right wants to turn politics into. And he's basically saying that he thinks that this is a far right and right-wing conspiracy against him and his wife, and it is all about them not accepting the will of this Spanish people that the socialist and left-wing coalition should be in power.
OK, well, thank you for that update from Madrid. Sarah Morris, thank you very much indeed to you. Well, that brings you up to date with the world news.